Emotions are heated and running high over Chester's nightclub in East Austin. That's where a deadly police shooting happened more than a week ago.
Now, this is home video from Chester's the night Kevin Brown ran from police and was fatally shot by Sergeant Michael Olson.
Where are the leaders? Why don't you, all these people sitting here, where were you?
Community members asked police how they plan to rebuild the trust in East Austin, and in particular, the youth.
You think about these kids over here. You think about your own damn self. Quit being selfish.
The former site of a controversial nightclub will soon be given new life as a community center and church.
Chester's nightclub, where Kevin Brown was shot and killed, is no longer in existence. A church is now renovating the property to become a community center.
The new tenants are part of a Christian group called Vox Venia, and they've already started renovating the inside of this building. You can see old drywall and wood has been taken out. This group is hoping for a new beginning here, and so is the neighborhood.
Gideon Sang. I'm one of the pastors here at Vox Venia. I was riding my bike. I stumbled across this one-story building that was boarded off. There was a fence that went probably 8 feet high. You can't even see into the building. And it looked abandoned and closed. But there was a number on it that said, you know, it was available, call this number. And so my first thought was, this looks affordable. I think we can afford this. And so we called the number. We found out that it was a BYOB bar called Chester's. The neighborhood had been trying to get rid of it for months and months. And then it wasn't until that shooting that the city shut it down. We rolled in. There was condoms, needles, vodka bottles, mold, cockroaches. And we looked around and we said, well, we think this could be a good place to be a church. So you stepped in, there was a dance floor over there, a DJ booth that went up probably 3 steps. And then around the building, there were 5 layers of drywall because they were trying to soundproof the place. And then, so the bar was the one thing we still kept. And then everything else, we pretty much gutted it. To what it looks like now.
I want to say thanks to God. Yesterday we had our first brunch as part of our work event. We had 20 people out there. We had 3 National Charity League moms with their daughters that were 7 to 15, 16 years old. We had 60-year-old homeless people. We had homeless people with Asperger's. We had a guy who tried to commit suicide and failed, less than a year ago. We had a guy that's been on the street since 1980. He's going to get a home in a week. And we all sat down and we had this beautiful meal together, and we had all this awesome conversation, and it's just been an incredible blessing to be a part of. So for that, let us bless the Lord.
We wanted to find out what was needed in the neighborhood, what was already being covered. And so we set out and we just met neighbors, talked to nonprofits, faith-based, non-faith-based, churches. And we came back and we just found a lot of amazing people doing incredible things. And we thought, well, why don't we bring groups that are already doing amazing things, but they're doing it separately? Why don't we bring groups together?
Allies meets here at Space 12. We were homeless for the first 2 years of our existence, bouncing around, meeting in libraries or other different spots around town, but Space 12 really became home for us, and we're really grateful to be able to meet here, to be over here on the east side, and to share the space here at Space 12 with other organizations and individuals that believe in improving the community and improving the lives of people living in these communities here in Austin. Fits synonymously with what we're all about.
We hope it would represent like a restoration from something that was a negative kind of sore spot in the community, to something now where there's life and creativity and collaboration.
And so we join with all who have lived in your light, O God, as we lift our voices in the chorus that rings through eternity.